Hi, and welcome to Story Vibe English. Today, I want you to pause for a moment. Just stop whatever you're doing and take a seat. Now close your eyes, breathe in deeply, and ask yourself one simple thing. Am I truly living or just going through the motions? Most people dream about seeing the world. They want a nice car, freedom, money, peace of mind, love, respect, joy. They wish for their own business, a relationship that makes them feel alive, and a life that actually feels meaningful. But here's what I want to ask you. So let me ask you this. What are you doing today to move closer to that dream life? What are you doing right now to build the future you always think about? Are you still spending hours scrolling through social media? Still watching random videos just to pass the time? Still finding reasons why you can't begin? Still sleeping in too late? Still scared of failing? Still hoping things will somehow change on their own? Listen carefully. This life, it's not a game. This world is real. And so is your time. But here's the truth, you don't get a do-over. You won't be born again to try a second time. This is your one shot. Right here. Right now. Today. And in this video, I'm going to tell you something most people won't. No fake inspiration, no empty hype. I'm not here to motivate you with pretty words. I'm here to hold up a mirror so you can see the truth. So you can finally wake up from the sleep you didn't even realize you were in. You want to change your life? You want to speak English more fluently? You want to earn more, feel more confident, become powerful, successful, unstoppable? Then don't just sit there watching this video. Feel every word. Listen with your heart. Listen with the pain you've carried. Listen like everything depends on it, because it truly does. And if you want more content like this, real talk, no sugar-coated promises, then hit that subscribe button. We're not here to give you empty words or fake encouragement. We're here to help you grow. We're here to help you improve your English, yes, but also to help you build a better, stronger version of yourself. So, let's begin. Let's learn how not to waste this one life you've been given. Lesson 1. Your time is your life. Don't waste it. Let's be real for a moment. You're not just killing time. Time is killing you. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow. Every time you scroll through Instagram for just one more hour. Every time you hit that snooze button and go back to sleep. You're not just wasting a few minutes. You're giving away pieces of your life. Because time is your life. You might not feel it right now. But time keeps moving. Every second is slipping away. You're getting older. Your energy isn't what it used to be. Your parents, they're aging too. And your dreams? They're still waiting. But how long will they wait? Let me ask you. What did you actually do yesterday? What about the day before? And what will you do tomorrow? Still nothing? Still stuck in the same place? Still telling yourself someday? That someday is a lie. It doesn't exist. Your dreams don't care about your excuses. And the world? It doesn't wait for your reasons. The only thing that matters is what you do. Your results speak louder than your words. So, what's the answer? Start treating your time like it's worth gold. Write out a plan for your day. Pick one thing that will move your life in the right direction. Cut out just 1 hour of social media. Use that hour to read something helpful, to learn something new, to grow. Time can be your best friend, but only if you respect it. If you don't, it becomes your worst enemy. Lesson 2. Stop blaming. Start building. Your life is up to you. Not your parents. Not your friends. Not your boss. Not the government. Just you. So many people waste years feeling bad about what they didn't have. I didn't go to a good school. My family didn't support me. I don't have money. I don't have time. I'm not talented enough. Excuse after excuse after excuse. But do you know who really wins in life? The one who says, I don't care what I didn't get. I'll build something out of nothing. Look at the world. Some of the most successful people started with nothing. No money. No help. No one to guide them. But they had one powerful thing: hunger. That burning fire inside. A decision to change their life, no matter what. Let's take an example. Think about someone like Oprah Winfrey. She was born into poverty. She went through pain and abuse as a child. And now, she's a billionaire. One of the most respected voices in the world. She didn't sit around feeling sorry for herself. She didn't blame others. She got to work. She built something. So, what's the answer? Accept your past, but don't let it define you. Stop saying you're a victim. Start saying this out loud every single day. I'm responsible for my life. Write your problems down. Then write one possible solution under each one. And do something, anything, even the smallest step forward. You are not weak. You are not unlucky. You are simply not using your full power yet. Lesson 3. Your comfort zone is a trap. You need to get out now. Think about your daily routine. You wake up. Check your phone. Eat something. Watch a few videos. Scroll through Instagram. Maybe study for a bit. Go to sleep. Then do it all again. It feels nice. It feels easy. But do you know what's really going on? You're slowly dying on the inside. Your comfort zone is quietly killing your dreams. Because nothing grows in comfort. All success lives outside of it. You want to speak English fluently? Then speak. Even if you make 100 mistakes. You want to build a business? Then begin. Even if you fail the first 10 times. But here's the truth. Most people never begin. Why? Because they don't want to feel uncomfortable. They're scared of failing. Scared of looking stupid. Scared of what others might say. Let them laugh. Let them doubt you. But you keep going. Here's a picture to help you understand. Imagine a seed buried in the ground. If it stays hidden in the soil forever, it never becomes a tree. To grow, it has to break through the dirt. Face the sun. Stand strong against the wind. Only then does it grow into something powerful. And you are the same. So, what's the answer? Do something uncomfortable every day. Speak English, even if your voice shakes. Take that class. Apply for the job. Post the video. Fail proudly. Fail loudly. But fail moving forward. Because nothing amazing ever happens when you just play it safe. Lesson 4. I'll do it later is the biggest lie you're telling yourself. Let's be real here. If you're someone who keeps saying, I'll do it later, then you need to hear this. You're not telling the truth. And the more you lie to yourself, the more you quietly ruin your own future. Not all at once, but bit by bit, and the damage becomes permanent. I'll do it later is the voice of laziness. It's fear talking. It's the weaker version of you trying to hold you back. It doesn't really mean later. What it really means is, I don't want to do this. Look at the people who are winning in life. They're not the ones who keep waiting. They're the ones who say, I'll do it now. Right now. This minute. They take action. Even when they're nervous. Even when they're not fully ready. They take action because they understand something important. Later turns into never. You keep saying you want to learn English? Then start now. You keep saying you'll exercise, start a side business, read more, fix your sleep, meditate. But when does that later ever come? Next week? Next month? Next year? Time doesn't wait around for you. It doesn't give warnings. You won't get a message saying your time is up. It just ends. And what's left behind? Regret. The worst pain you'll ever feel. Here's an example. You thought about starting a YouTube channel 2 years ago, but you didn't. Why? Because you were scared. Because you said, I'll do it later. Now someone else has that channel. Someone else is living your dream. And you're sitting there, watching their videos, thinking, that could have been me. So here's the solution. Set a timer. 10 minutes. Whatever it is, just start. Now. Stop overthinking. Say this out loud. If I don't do it now, I probably never will. Then begin. Not perfectly, just begin. One small action right now is worth more than 100 perfect plans for someday. Start doing. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your biggest trap. And for most people today, their own thoughts are what's holding them prisoner. Why? Because they think too much and do too little. You want to start a business? You spend months thinking about it. You want to speak English? You watch videos, take notes, plan everything, but never actually speak. You want to get fit? You design a workout plan, buy gym clothes, download the app. But you never step foot in the gym. Overthinking is ruining your life. You think so much that you're already tired before you even begin. You picture failure before you take the first step. You write your own story of defeat before you ever show up to play. And that's why you stay stuck. Yes, thinking is useful, but only in the beginning. If you keep thinking and never act, your thoughts turn into fear. And fear lies to you. You don't need all the answers to begin. You just need to begin. Want to get better at English? Stop only watching motivational videos. Start speaking. Start writing. Start listening to English every single day. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Record your voice. Make mistakes, it's okay. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to take action. Here's an example. Imagine someone who wants to learn how to swim. He reads every book about swimming. He watches 50 videos. He buys the best swimsuit. He talks to swimmers. But he never jumps into the water. Will he ever learn? No. And that's exactly what you're doing with your dreams. So what's the solution? Think for 10 minutes. Then take action for the next 10 hours. Build momentum. Let action become your daily habit. Stop overthinking. Let your hands work. Let your legs move. Let your life move forward. Because success doesn't come from thinking about it. It comes from doing it. Lesson 6. Be that person. Not the lazy one. Not the one who always makes excuses. Not the one who gives up when things get hard. Be the person who does what others avoid. The one who wakes up early while others are still sleeping. The one who studies while everyone else is out partying. The one who speaks up while others stay quiet. The one who keeps believing even when others laugh. Be the one who keeps going when everyone else gives up. Be the kind of person who inspires others without even saying a word. Not everyone will believe in you. And that's okay. Not everyone will support your journey. That's okay too. You believe in yourself. You back yourself. People might doubt you. They might say you've changed. Let them talk. You're not here to stay the same. You're here to grow. To rise. To become the kind of person who doesn't need approval. Because his results speak loud enough. In every family, in every group of friends, there's always that one person who rises up. Who becomes something great. Who proves everyone wrong. Why not you? Why do you think success is only for someone else? Why not you? Be that person. Here's what you can do. Every morning, ask yourself, what would a disciplined person do today? Then do exactly that. Dress with confidence. Speak like someone who believes in their future. Walk like someone who's already on their way. Don't talk about your goals, let your results speak for you. Be the person people remember years from now. The one who changed everything. Lesson 7. It's you versus you. Your biggest challenge isn't someone else. It's not your friend. Not your family. Not your job. Not your phone. It's you. It's the part of you that wants to give up. The voice that says, I'm too tired. The one that says, it's fine to be average. The one that whispers, let's just take it easy. That version of you is the real enemy. And you have to fight it every single day. It's you versus you. That's the real battle. The lazy you versus the motivated you. The fearful you versus the courageous you. The tired you versus the driven you. The version of you that wants to stay comfortable versus the version that wants to do something big in this world. And every morning when you wake up, you get to choose who wins. Who's going to win today? Will it be the one who scrolls through social media for 3 hours? Or the one who reads 10 pages of a book? Will it be the one who stays up until 2 a.m. watching pointless videos? Or the one who's working on their business and building their future? No one else can decide that. Only you. Picture this. Inside you, there are 2 wolves. One is lazy, full of fear and negativity. The other is strong, focused, and hungry for more. Do you know which one grows? The one you feed. So here's what you can do. Break your lazy habits. Start tracking your day. Every time you choose growth, write it down. Every time you beat the weaker version of yourself, celebrate it. That's how you slowly change who you are. This isn't a game. It's a battle. And it's you versus you. Lesson 8. Train your willpower. If you don't build self-discipline, your feelings will control your life. And let me be real with you. Feelings lie. You don't feel like getting up early? You don't feel like working out? You don't feel like studying English today? You don't feel like chasing your goals? Then guess what? You just gave your future away to your emotions. Let me ask you something real. Do you want to build a strong, meaningful life? Or do you want to follow your emotions around like a child? Willpower means doing what's right, even when you don't feel like it. Even when your body says no. You stand up and say yes. Even when your mind screams, I can't. Your soul calmly replies, watch me. The people who succeed in life? They're not always motivated. They're tired too. They feel pain. They face fear and failure just like you. But they keep going. Why? Because they've built something powerful. Willpower. And here's the truth. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Let's say you want to stop checking your phone after 10 p.m. At first, you'll mess up. You'll give in. You'll scroll anyway. But if you keep trying, if you turn the phone off, leave it in another room, write your goal down where you can see it, you'll start to build that strength. And soon, you'll become the kind of person who controls his habits, not the one being controlled by them. Here's your next step. Start small. Pick just one thing you don't feel like doing and do it anyway. That's how you build discipline. One choice at a time. Every single day. Reward yourself for showing up, not for avoiding discomfort. Talk to yourself like a leader would. Say it clearly. I don't break promises to myself. Because the day you master your willpower is the day you finally take control of your life. Comparison is destroying you. Let me say it straight. If you keep measuring yourself against others, you'll never feel satisfied. Never. Do you know why so many people hate their lives? Because they spend more time watching what others are doing than working on their own goals. You open Instagram. You see someone with a better body, a nicer car, a bigger house, someone speaking English more fluently, getting more views, more likes, more money. And suddenly you feel small. You start thinking, what's wrong with me? Why can't I be like that? Why is their life perfect and mine such a mess? But here's what you're missing. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. You see 15 seconds of their smile and compare it with your entire 24 hours of struggle. You don't see their breakdowns. You don't see the pain. You don't see the loneliness. You don't see the failures. You didn't see the 100 nights they cried or the 1,000 times they fell. But still, you let comparison eat away your self-worth. Let me be real with you. The fastest way to kill your growth is to compare it with someone else's success. You have your own path, your own timing, your own struggles, your own future. If a sunflower starts comparing itself to a rose, who's taller, who's brighter? They both forget how special they are. Stop looking left and right. Look straight ahead. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Here's what you can do. Unfollow anyone who makes you feel like you're not enough. Stop feeding your mind with things that make you feel small. Focus on your journey. Measure your progress against last month, not someone else's success today. Replace comparison with inspiration. Learn from others, but don't punish yourself for not being them. You were never meant to be their copy. You were born to become your best self. Lesson 10. Don't take advice from people who haven't lived it. Just because someone has an opinion doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. If you want to build a house, you don't go to someone who lives under a roof full of holes. If you want to learn how to grow wealth, you don't ask your friend who's always broke. If you want to speak fluent English, don't ask someone who's too scared to even speak it out loud. Ask the one who's done it, who's struggled, failed, kept going, and finally made it. The internet is full of voices, but most of them? Just noise. Words without experience. Opinions without struggle. Don't let those voices shape your journey. You're the one driving your life. So why would you take directions from someone who's never been behind the wheel? For example, your uncle tells you not to start a business. It's too risky, he says. But has he ever built a business? No. He's worked a 9-to-5 job his whole life. So why take advice from someone who's never walked the road you want to take? Here's the solution. Always ask yourself this. Has this person done what I want to do? If the answer is yes, then listen closely. If not, be polite, but keep moving forward. Don't be disrespectful. But don't be foolish either. Protect your vision. Because one bad piece of advice from the wrong person can set your dream back by 10 years. Lesson 11. Pick yourself. This world isn't going to choose you. They won't clap for you early on. They won't believe in you until you've already proven them wrong. They won't support you when you actually need support the most. So what should you do? Pick yourself. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to tell you. You're good enough. Stop waiting for the phone to ring. Stop waiting for a message, a chance, a stage, a partner, or some lucky break. Pick yourself. Because you weren't put here to wait for approval. You were born to create, to lead, to win. The most successful people in the world? They didn't wait. They started. They didn't ask for permission. They gave themselves the green light. Think about J.K. Rowling, rejected 12 times before Harry Potter ever got published. What if she waited for someone to believe in her? She didn't. She believed in herself. And then the world followed. Solution. Write your own name on the opportunity. Start that YouTube channel. Start that book. Launch that podcast. Apply for that thing even if you don't feel ready. Look in the mirror and say, I don't need anyone to choose me. I choose myself. Every single day. Because the world can't ignore someone who believes in themselves so deeply. They become impossible to ignore. Lesson 12. No risk, no story. Want a life worth remembering? Then understand this. You don't get greatness without taking a risk. No one ever built a strong, successful life by staying in their comfort zone. No powerful person got where they are by always playing it safe. You can't create something legendary by acting like everyone else. Think about the people you admire. Champions, billionaires, leaders, true inspirations. They all took risks. They risked their money, their time, their comfort, their peace, their safety, and many times they risked their hearts. But here's the truth. Without risk, your life becomes quiet, predictable, safe, and empty. Because when your life is over, no one will remember how safe you played it. They'll remember what you built, what you dared to try, what you gave the world. Here's an example. You're afraid to speak English in front of others. You think people will laugh. So you stay silent. And then years pass and you still don't speak. But what if you spoke up just once? And that moment changed your entire life? What if one small act of courage led to 10 years of growth, opportunity, and reward? Solution. Take one risk today. Speak. Apply. Post. Start. Message someone. Build something. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then ask, but what if it works? Because without risk, there's no adventure, no fire, no progress, no story worth telling. So stop hiding. Be the one who dared. Be the one who jumped. Be the one with scars, not the one with regrets. Lesson 13. The clock is ticking. And it doesn't care if you're not ready. Let me say this loud and clear. Time won't wait for you. The clock doesn't slow down because you're tired. It doesn't pause because you're scared, unsure, or waiting for the right moment. Life is moving. Right now. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. And the worst part? You won't even notice how much time you've lost. Until one day, you wake up a decade older. Looking in the mirror with tears in your eyes. Whispering, what happened to my dreams? You're not too young. You're not too old. You're not too busy. You're just making excuses. Let me ask you something real. When will you stop watching others win and start building your own life? Will you let your dreams sit in your mind until they fade away in silence? Or will you finally look yourself in the mirror and say, no more time wasting. I'm becoming who I was born to be. Do you know what's worse than failure? Regret. It's a pain that stays with you. Like a knife in your chest that never goes away. So hear me now. Stop living like you have unlimited time. You don't. The clock is ticking. And your time is now. Lesson 14. Nobody cares, and that's your greatest power. This might be tough to hear, but you need the truth. Nobody really cares about your problems. No one is coming to rescue you. No one feels your pain the way you do. Waiting for sympathy? Let it go. People are too busy dealing with their own struggles. They might listen for a moment, nod politely, and move on. That's reality. But here's the twist. That truth is your freedom. Because if no one's watching, then you can do anything. You're free to fail. Free to look silly. Free to try again. Free to fall and get back up. You don't need their approval. You don't need permission. The only thing you need is you. If you need to cry, cry. But don't stay there. Wipe your face. Clench your fists. Stand up like a warrior. Take that pain and turn it into purpose. Take that loneliness and turn it into strength. Nobody cares? Good. That means you can stop performing and start building because you care. And that's what really matters. So build your life like no one's watching. Because here's the truth. They're not. Lesson 15. Why not now? People always say, I'll start next week. I'll begin next month. I'll try next year. But let me ask you something honest. What's really going to change between now and then? Will you magically feel more motivated? Will life suddenly get easier? Will fear just disappear? No. Here's the truth. If you can't start now, you probably won't start at all. You keep waiting for the perfect time. But let me be real with you. There is no perfect time. Life is always messy. There's always stress. Always noise. Always something else going on. Your mind will always come up with a reason to wait. But while you wait, your dreams are fading bit by bit. Picture your goals slowly turning to dust. Just because you are waiting. The world doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. Time doesn't wait. So why are you waiting? Want to get in shape? Start now. Want to learn English? Start now. Want to change your life? Start now. Not next Monday. Not on New Year's Day. Right now. Because one small step, right now, could be the beginning of everything you've ever wanted. So let me ask again. Why not now? Can you give one real reason? You can't. So stop thinking. Start. Now. Lesson 16. If you don't like your life, create a new one. Take a good look around you. Is this really the life you wanted? Do you wake up feeling excited and alive? Or are you dragging yourself through the day? Faking smiles, feeling empty inside? Be honest. You hate your routine. You're tired of your job. You don't like your habits, your energy, your mood. But here you are doing the same things every day. And hoping somehow life will magically change. That's not how it works. That's called insanity. Here's the truth. You are the creator of your life. You're not a tree. You're not stuck in the ground. You can move. You can grow. You can rebuild everything. If the life you're living feels fake, then tear it down and start over. Change your hair. Change your habits. Change your circle. Change your space. Change the way you think. Stop copying everyone else. Stop living someone else's version of life. And start building your own. You don't need to wait for a breakdown. You don't need to hit rock bottom. You just need to make a decision. Right now. You are not a victim. You are an artist. And life? It's your canvas. So go create something new. Something bold. Something unforgettable. Something that finally feels like you. Lesson 17. Expectations, the prison of dreams. Let me tell you about my friend Nick. One of the smartest people I know. Great at school. Great at speaking. Big dreams, big plans. But guess what? He's stuck in a 9 to 5 job he hates. He wakes up already tired. Goes to bed frustrated. Every day feels like a repeat of the last one. One day he told me, "Bro, this isn't the life I imagined." So I asked him, "Then why are you still doing it?" He said, "Because it's what my family expects. Because society expects it. Because people will laugh if I quit." Let's call it like it is. Expectations will kill your spirit. People will try to fit your life into a box and say, "Stay here. Don't aim too high. Play it safe." But here's the truth. Their expectations are not your destiny. If you spend your life just trying to make others happy, you'll end up miserable. You'll wear a smile in public and cry behind closed doors. You'll feel trapped in a life that doesn't feel like yours. Is that really what you want? You weren't born to follow someone else's script. You were born to chase your dream. And yes, sometimes that means letting people down. Sometimes it means saying no. Sometimes it means walking your path alone. So here's what you need to do. Break the chains. Take off the mask. Stop living for others. And finally, start living for yourself. This is your life. Not your parents. Not your relatives. Not society's. Yours. Lesson 18. Your pain is your power, but only if you stop hiding it. You've been through things. Maybe you never told anyone. Maybe you cry when no one's watching. Maybe people around you have no idea how much you're struggling inside. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe you failed. Maybe they laughed at you, rejected you, ignored you. And now you walk through life carrying a heavy heart, pretending everything's fine. But it's not. You know it. I know it. So let me tell you this. That pain inside you, it can either break you or build you. You get to decide. Most people run from pain. They hide it behind fake smiles, distractions, scrolling, pretending. But the strongest people, they do something different. They use it. They take all of that pain and turn it into fuel. They say, that heartbreak made me stronger. That failure taught me something. That betrayal reminded me who I really am. So don't hide your pain. Don't be ashamed of it. Be proud. Because you survived. You're still here. You're still breathing. And that means you're stronger than whatever tried to break you. Turn your pain into art, into self-discipline, into drive, into a voice that says, I will never let anyone make me feel worthless again. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt into something powerful. And always remember, the darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Let your pain sharpen you, not silence you. Lesson 19. Starve your distractions. Feed your focus. Right now, there are two wolves inside your mind. One is called distraction. The other is called focus. And the one that wins? The one you feed more. Every time you scroll endlessly on your phone, get lost in gossip, overthink everything, binge watch without purpose, you're feeding the wolf of distraction. And the more you feed it, the weaker your dreams become. Your brain slows down. Your drive fades. And suddenly, you start believing lies like, I'll start tomorrow. Or, it's too late now. But let me ask you, how long will you keep sacrificing your future? For a few moments of comfort today? You want success? You want to become someone your younger self would look up to? Then here's what you need to do. Starve the distractions. Turn off your phone. Cut out toxic people. Say no to every useless invite. Set strong boundaries like a warrior. Then, sit down and feed your focus. Read, work, learn, build, fail, get back up. Keep going. Focus isn't something you're born with. It's a skill. Like a muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it grows. Now imagine this. You give your full attention and effort for just 1 year. 365 days of focus. Your life won't just change. It will transform. That's not a fantasy. That's not magic. That's math. That's discipline. That's real. So starve the wolf that's holding you back. And feed the one that's building your future. That's how you win. Lesson 20. Life doesn't owe you anything, so fight for everything. Let me put it to you in the rawest, most honest way. The world doesn't care about your potential. It only rewards what you do with it. You might be kind. You might have a huge heart. You might have beautiful dreams. But if you're not putting in the work, if you're not showing up daily, if you're not proving what you're capable of, life will pass you by. That's the truth. You want success? No one's going to hand it to you. There's no magic moment. No fairy godmother. No perfect timing. It's all on you. So stop waiting. Stop begging for someone to rescue you. And start fighting for your life. Stop waiting for someone else to believe in you. Start becoming the kind of person you believe in. That hunger. That fire. That burning need to rise up. It has to come from inside. No one else can light that flame for you. Lesson 21. Nobody's going to feel it for you. Yes, life is unfair. Yes, you might have to struggle more than others. Yes, some people start with more. But so what? Are you just going to sit there and complain? Or are you going to rise up and say, I don't care how hard it gets, I'm still going to make it happen. Life is not a gift. It's a battlefield. You're either fighting for your future or slowly letting it slip away. So wake up every day with this mindset. Life owes me nothing, but I'm still going to take everything I deserve. I'll work harder. I'll endure more. I'll show up earlier. I'll keep going long after others quit. And one day, when they ask me, how did you do it? I'll simply say, I stopped waiting for life to be easy and started demanding more for myself. You want a crown? Then earn it. With blood, with sweat, with obsession. That's the price. Pay it. Now listen closely. Maybe you're watching this right now, and deep down, you're struggling. Maybe it's not just one problem. Maybe everything feels heavy. Your money is tight. Your mind is tired. Your health isn't where it should be. Your relationships feel like they're falling apart. And you're just trying to keep it together. Maybe no one really knows how much pain you're carrying. Maybe you smile in public, but cry in the quiet hours of the night. Maybe you feel like you've failed, like nothing's working. And you're wondering, when will it get better? Let me speak to you, not as a voice on the screen, but as someone who's walked through fire and watched others rise from the ashes. It will get better. I'm not saying that to offer some shallow hope. I'm saying it because I've seen it. I've lived it. And I know this. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It might be far. It might feel out of reach. It might take time. But it's there. You just have to keep moving. Even when it hurts. Even when you feel broken. Even when progress feels invisible. You are not done. There's still more to your story. More waiting in your future. More strength inside you than you can even imagine right now. Your worst days? They are not your ending. They are the beginning of a smarter, stronger, and more powerful version of you. Keep going. You're not finished yet. And I need you to really hear me now. If you don't have a dream, go find one. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need all the answers. You just need something that wakes you up with purpose. A reason to get out of bed. Something to fight for. And once you've got that dream, protect it. Chase it. Build it with everything you've got. Learn something every day. Grow every day. Work hard, even when no one is watching. Even when no one cheers for you. Be obsessed with learning, with discipline, with your mission. Stop wasting your energy on what's wrong with the world. Start focusing on what's right inside you. And never forget this. You have no idea what you're truly capable of. You think you're weak? You're not. You think you're behind? You're just getting started. You think it's too late? It's not. You think no one believes in you? I do. You are stronger than you've ever realized. You are not just a person. You're a storm waiting to rise. And when you finally do, the world will look at you and say, "Where did this person come from?" And you'll answer, "I came from fire. I came from pain. I came from rock bottom and I made it." So now, pick up your heart. Stand tall. Wipe your face. And keep moving forward. Because your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. Your dream is waiting. And it's time to go get it. Thanks for being here. Take action today, not tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.